G'day and welcome to LCA in 5. I'm Brett James.
And I'm Sarah Germain.
And we're going to be talking about what happened at the Linux conference in Canberra for the day of Thursday.
Jeez, time's flown.
I know, right?
God. Tomorrow will be the last day.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Anyway, so the keynote that we saw was by Bunnie. He was the guy that pretty much designed everything from go to woe for the Chumby.
It's a bit of a boss.
He is a bit of a boss. He was talking about the manufacturing processes and the sort of the money that goes into it and all that sort of thing. What did you get out of it?
I love the bit where he was talking about how they compare like the people, like the Kickstarters or the the indie groups. They're talking about how compared to Apple, like they'll have a bit where it costs $20,000 to make the toolkit to make your parts, but if you mess up, you've got to do it again. You've got to wait 6 weeks. So the way Apple gets around it is that they throw $100,000 in and have 6 goes at once, and one of them might be the go, and all the other ones just get thrown out.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So the first official talk that I went to see was the Stereographic Filmmaking and Linux talk by Hugh Fisher. He was talking about a project that his students did to make a short 3D movie, and the processes that they went to do that. And what they did was they used 2 regular cameras and used applications like Blender from memory to make a
Blender.
3D.
Blender is cool.
Yeah, Blender is pretty cool. So he was using that and some filters, including GStreamer, to make 3D.
Cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I had a quick browse into Neil Brown. He had a talk called Wiggle While You Work. It's basically like a addition that can go to Git. It integrates with it, and then he's able to do 3-way merges and all kinds of neat stuff with it. And he's developed it himself, so he's getting some help with it, and it looks really good.
Nice. So the next talk that I went to was Getting Older, Tips and Tricks for Designing Inclusive Open Source User Interfaces.
We're all getting older.
We are. By Ruth Ellison. She was the same lady that did the laser cut earrings for me, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
She is, for her day job, so not her laser job, she does user experience testing and all that sort of thing. So she's talking about how websites at the moment are not user friendly and they're not accessibility friendly, so you have to tab through a lot just to get to a certain spot, or JavaScript is causing issues as usual and all that sort of thing. So that was really informative, so I have to go back and do my website all over again.
Sounds nice. I wish I had a laser job.
Laser jobs would be cool.
I had a talk, walked in with Alex Bradbury. He had a talk about Raspberry Pi and Linux. It's a packed crowd because everyone loved the Raspberry Pi. He talked about the overview of it, and he also talked about how there is a Minecraft Pi edition. He was also talking about how the camera module, which had a prototype, is going to have H.264 encoding, 5 megapixel camera, and the big news is that it's going to be coming out next month.
Oh,
so that's
fantastic. So I had I missed some of the middle talks after lunch and before afternoon tea, but I did go to the Teaching Robotics talk by Keith Packard. Now, Keith Packard is probably one of the best talkers that I've seen at an LCA. He's just very passionate at what he does, and he was talking about how he was teaching kids how to program the Lego Technic thing. So it was really, really cool, and the things that he went through to teach them how to do if statements and all that sort of thing. It was just awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I think I was in that one as well, and it was you had stuff like it was like a crap ton of teachers in the class, so it's like really rich environment. I also saw a talk by Stephen Hemington. He had a talk called Buffer Bloat, a plumber's perspective. Now I was interested in this one because when I saw the description, the previous block, they had blocked out because he had to set up the whole thing. So I was like, what kind of crazy things is he going to do? He ended up having a little pool in there, and he was using it as a way to demonstrate how network queues slow down. It's basically you go play a game and then go view Facebook, and it's all slow and chuggy and stuff.
Yep.
And it was a pretty fun way to demonstrate all that stuff in sort of like an English kind of way.
Nice. And did you see another one after that?
I'm just checking.
Because the one I went to was the Repent, the end of Unix epoch is nigh.
That was
cool. An amazing talk. It was very theatric, and the world's going to end in 2038.
Yeah.
Because we're all running 32-bit, so we have to get on that 64-bit very quickly.
He had like two parts too. He had a serious part and a funny part. And during the funny part, he had an ice cream container on his head.
Yes, he did. He had an ice cream container and he was blessing the machines just so they wouldn't die.
Yeah.
Some people were a little bit scared. Understandably, because there's this guy just roaming around shouting that the world was going to end.
I thought we were finished up, but we probably should talk about the professional party.
Yes, so we were told just before the keynote started that we were to meet back in the keynote venue, and there was going to be a surprise.
Ooh.
And the surprise ended up being Simon Hackett and Robert Llewellyn, and Robert Llewellyn's from Red Dwarf, and Simon Hackett is the founder of Internode.
It's like the Chuck Norris of the internet, pretty much.
He pretty much is. He is a very cluey guy. And it was pretty much a Q&A session between Simon Hackett and Robert. And after that, they gate crashed the Penguin dinner.
Yeah,
which was pretty cool. It was good of them. And I think they were doing a lot of signatures, and everyone got in a Hawaiian t-shirt, which was really cool. Yes, so that was really good.
Cool. Well, that's about it.
Yes.
The last day is tomorrow, so everything pretty much happens then.
Yes. Time for sleep. I desperately need sleep.
All right. Catch you later.
All right.